Hello. Welcome to another episode. This time, Respect the Geekdom presents Geeky Philosophies. Still sticking with the D&D neutral, the D&D alignment. This time we're going into the neutral good area. Hope everybody's doing awesome. And for today, I'm gonna try to do twofer. He's doing a twofer. I'm gonna try to do a two for video today. So one over here and one over pretty much film fictional motivation. But I'm gonna dive right into it so I can have that time to do that. So neutral good. Pretty much most of the time they're known as, or for their archetype, I see them as the vigilantes, the heroes that do good without 100% being lawful. And it is as follows. They pretty much try to do the best that they can do, or the best that a good person can do. Regulation and in combination with freedom and chaos and law are tools to use to bring happiness and prosperity. So pretty much they view chaos and law as tools to help you get to where you need to be. You have to kind of embrace both. Because, as they say it, too much law is very restricting, restrict the person. But also too much freedom can have no protection or no productivity from society. So you got to have that. So they believe you got to have that awesome balance, that neutral balance of doing the right thing just enough, but also being able to do whatever you feel you need to do. Let's see here. Yep. All right. They pretty much value life and freedom. So they value pretty much the good, but they also want to make sure that you're able to do whatever you'd like to do. They're usually most of the time the good alignment, usually they keep their word, but they usually try to keep their word to good people. So if they see an innocent, they're going to try to keep their word for them. They're going to try to do that. And just like the chaotic good, they see anything that involves kind of slowing down the bad or not following the rules when it comes to bad or evildoers, like lying or cheating or stealing from the bad people. They view that as acceptable. It's like, yeah, you can do that to them. It's all right. And speaking of which, we're going to dive right into some of the commandments, pretty much the laws that they kind of stick to the most. Like I said, with the good side, there's going to be some repeats. I'm trying to go for what makes them a little bit different from their two other counterparts. So we have shall lie only to evildoers. We already talked about that. No harm to the innocent. Like I said, the good side. They don't want to harm anyone who they deem or who they think is innocent. Honor good people and organizations. Like I said, the usual good on the good alignment. And follows laws unless breaking the law makes or does more good. And I think I remember talking with a friend of mine last night. It's pretty much just like I'll follow a certain law to the point to where if it seems like it does more harm than good, I'll just be like, no, I'll be all right. We're not gonna follow that law. So there you go. A slight neutral good in me, I guess. All right, and besides that, yeah, we already went to that. So now we're gonna go pretty much with the sins. What can it not resist trying to do? Or what does it deem as pretty much being not the best thing? Refusing to defy authority to perform good. This goes back to the law prospect, to where it will listen, it will probably follow or do a law, unless it feels that probably doing good, breaking that law, is doing more good than following that law. There we go. We already went through that. So pretty much refusing authority, as long as it's helping out the good, helping out people, they'll probably do that for sure. We brought this up a little bit earlier, but pretty much theft, robbery, vandalism, unless it harms an evil being. We talked about this, so pretty much it is not cool with doing any kind of theft, any kind of robbery, any kind of vandalism, unless it is to somebody evil. If it's to somebody evil, cool, do it. I agree with it. We should do that. That should happen. That's pretty much what neutral good is. It wants to do that to them. And also, which I think this mostly fits the good archetype, turning down a chance to destroy or bring justice to evil. So at any moment, if it sees evil doing something and there's a way that it can balance it out, there's a way that it can get them in trouble, or if there's a way that it can possibly bring them down, neutral good is going to try to take that chance, no matter what laws are with it, no matter what stipulations are on it. It's like, nope, if that's an evil person right there, or that's an evil organization, I'm going to do my due diligence to make sure that I do something to mess them up, or to bring them, or to get them to the right authorities. That's how it goes. And for this one here, and like I said, some of this information is from some of the sites that I've scanned, or mostly just one site that I scanned. We now have some characters that look like they may fit this alignment, which some of these is a little bit interesting to me. I'll go like, huh, I didn't know how they saw them like that. The most obvious, because I mentioned this before, this is what I view the vigilantes, the most of the time the superheroes or the heroes of this alignment, Spider-Man and Batman, because they do good in their own way without kind of going with law enforcement or military. They think like, oh, I can probably do this a little bit better, and that's how they feel. So they probably do it in their own way, or they think they can do this more efficiently, or in most cases they think they can do this by themselves. Other characters that fit this neutral good alignment from this site is James Kirk. Yeah, I can see that. At least from the movie side, I can see that. I haven't seen the shows. I know, but I did like the Star Trek movies, and I can see from the movies that the neutral good side does pop out a lot. Gandalf the Grey from Lord of the Rings. He does have that neutral good part. I think now that I said that, there was one point in time to where I guess he was going into a building and the guy said, we got to take your staff too. And Gandalf played it off as like, you wouldn't take an old man's walking stick, would you? Knowing full well that I can probably walk without it, but I just need to cast spells. And he's like, you know what? If it's your walking stick, I'll let you go. He's like, yeah, let me get in here. Let me cause some magical havoc. And the last one, which I can kind of see, but didn't really think much on it, another magical person, Harry Potter. Harry Potter is very neutral good, which when I see it, when I review a lot of it, yeah, I can kind of see it with some of his attributes. I can definitely tell that he's the kind of person that will break some rules as long as it's to serve the greater good in a way. But that's all I have for neutral good today. If you have any comments, if you have any other suggestions, any other things that you think would view on neutral good, please comment this. And if you like this kind of content, please like, share, subscribe. I'm going to be pretty soon getting more expressive in some of my contents, whether it be through like some comedy, some jokes or whatnot, maybe even some possible memes. Like I said, I'm experimenting to make sure that this kind of format this kind of videos piques everyone's interest somewhat in a way. So stay posted. Hope to see you soon. And as always, be awesome, stay in the good side, or at least lawful neutral, which we'll get to that next time we talk about D&D. Deuces. Peace.